Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 7 of our immersive Wyll and Karlach duo playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 on honor mode. In the last episode, we started to clean up the Moonhaven village, and in this episode, we're going to finish it. We're going to clean out all the goblins, all the monsters, open the barn door, see the shaggers, and yeah, start exploring the map a little bit further out. As I was looting things in between episodes, I'll stop this now. As I was looting things in between episodes, I realized that there could be an interaction here between Karlach and Dammon, since they're both tieflings and they both, I believe, know about Elturel. So let's go ahead and try that out.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
In fact, let's actually pick Karlach to do it. See if there's an origin interaction of some kind.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Dammon valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Okay. So Karlach is part Robocop. Understood. Where should we look for infernal iron? We'll keep our eyes open for some iron. Personally, I'd like to know what infernal iron is worth. Could we see your wares? Yeah, where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Okay. We'll keep our eyes open for some iron.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Alright. So we've learned that Karlach is burning up, basically. And she's got some kind of infernal machine in her heart. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly sell this stuff, guys. None of it's really worth anything anyway. Goblin bow. I'll keep the javelins in case she wants to throw them. Okay, that'll do. What else have you got? Hide armor, 13 AC. Meh. Not really that important. Saving throw +1. Could be handy. But I think... You know what? We will pick up the hunting shortbow, and I think we will grab that for Karlach, right? Because it gives you advantage against monstrosity-type enemies, and given that she's going to be in melee range pretty much 90% of the time, excuse me, guys, I'm a bit ill at the moment. You have to forgive my offs every now and then. Considering she's going to be in melee range a lot, and there's lots of wargs and things, I think this is a good purchase. And I also think we'll head across to Aaron and we'll pick up the gloves of missile snaring, or probably for Wyll, to be honest. I mean, Karlach already has damage reduction, which I'm sure it does stack with the missile snaring gloves, but Wyll could probably do with the extra defense. So we will actually do that. So let's buy the hunting shortbow.
Forged from the heart.
Sharp as ever.
First of all, let's put on a better shield. There we go. Let's give this to Karlach.
Wanna dance?
Hunting shortbow. Boom. So she now has advantage against monstrosities. Although, if she has reckless attack, she doesn't need advantage, really. I guess she could... No, that's a good point. That's a very good point. I think Wyll's better off with it. Because she can just use reckless attack. It would save her from having to use reckless attack. But I think we'll give it to Wyll. I think that makes more sense. Give us both advantage against them.
Checking things out.
Alright. Now that all the junk is sold, we have 600 gold left. Let's go ahead and... what have we got? Confront the paladins. We're going to do that at level 4. And we are just about halfway there. Maybe just under halfway there. So, in that case, let's go back to the Blighted Village. There's actually now a quest there to find infernal iron, so let's do that. Is that the quest? Yes, it is. Find infernal iron. Okay. And let's see what we've got here.
As one does.
Get some guidance from Mama Kate. Oh, that's a stinky roll. Oh, not even with guidance is it enough. You know what I just realized? Hold on. I bet I have the key for this, don't I? Yes, I do. I looted the village in between episodes and I grabbed the key.
Easy enough.
Alright. Let's just check all this stuff while we're here, I guess.
What's this now?
Light these up. Let's see what we've got in here. Okay, the approachable east. Maul, we'll give that to Karlach. Blow weapons. We can like sell all this stuff, get lots of money.
Watch it.
Oh, okay, that's a trap chest. Good to know. Good to know. Excuse me. Right, well, I don't know if the key's actually in here. If there even is a key. I guess, like, if a chest is... because that's not locked, right? No, it's not. Do you have to use a trap disarm kit on an unlocked chest? Or is there any way you can guarantee that it passes? I wonder. Oh, 15. God damn. 4 to 7 bonus. So it's like a 50-50. Oh, that's not a 50-50. Yeah, no wonder they give you thieves' tools down here. I'll tell you what. Boom. Oh, and you know what I didn't do that I already forgot? I didn't buy the missile snaring gloves. Okay. Infernal iron, first of all.
Infernal metal! This can help Dammon patch up my engine.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Let's read the blacksmith note. Specimen metal. Hardness 9.5. Very hard. Melting point unknown. Color silver. Markings red lacerations flecked with yellow dust. Source Underdark? Question mark. Notes. Gift from redacted. Faintly sulfuric odor. Forging unsuccessful. Will not melt or warp at standard temperature. Alright. There's also a steel forged sword, which I actually think will whack that on, given that it's an enchantment +1. I actually don't mind that, and we'll also bind that to make it our packed weapon. Or our hexed weapon, rather. Boom, 5 to 10 damage. And now we have a +6 to weapon attacks instead of +5, so that's pretty good. I think, you know what? In this playthrough, we actually will indulge in a little bit of barrels. I think, like, Karlach hurling barrels is a very fun thing to play around with.
The people.
So we will absolutely be taking those with us when we can. Go ahead and attempt to disarm this. I hope it's not like a 15. Okay, it's a 10. It's not bad. Oh, critical 1. That's not good. You know what I should do? I should actually change my dice again. Ooh. God damn it. Highcliff's blueprints. Precise arcs and neatly drawn lines form the blueprints of 3 weapons, a greatsword, a sickle, and a dagger. Each length and angle is marked with exact measurements, and forging instructions are printed carefully along the bottom of the page, emphasizing an unusual ingredient, Susa bark. The Susa bark can only be applied to an ordinary unmodified blade.
Weapon blueprints. They call for Susa bark. There's only one place I'm finding a Susa tree. The Underdark.
Alright, alright, alright. So we actually have 2 reasons now to go to the Underdark. Number 1 reason was that the document suggested that infernal iron is from the Underdark, and then second reason now is to get some Susa bark. So, actually good to know. Okay, let's yeah, okay, so this is where the weapon goes in and the Susa bark. Okay, got you. Got you.
Keeping pace.
The Susa weapons, nah, they're not that useful, in all honesty, but they might be useful for this run. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go ahead, actually, and fast travel back to the Environs. So that we can return to Dammon with this iron, and we can actually grab those missile snaring gloves. I completely forgot to grab them. Sorry. So I think we will, I mean, both, let's have a look at the stats actually. Both Wyll and Karlach have, I think, equal bonuses to sleight of hand. So I think actually we should probably throw those over. No, but she's got the braces of defense. Okay. I guess we could just swap in. We can swap out our gloves of power. Oh, they're good for combat though, because they do give you a 1-die-4 penalty. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but someone told me in the comments that as of patch 8, they actually do inflict, or they possibly inflict Bane, regardless of whether you're branded or not. Now, I could be wrong, though, right? I don't know if that's right. Because it used to be that you had to be branded by Priestess Gut to get the benefit. So let me know if that's the case, guys. Someone told me it wasn't anymore, but it may well still be.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Alright, so I think what we should do, although Sleight of Hand +1 is pretty nice, and a 1-die-4 penalty to, or inflicting Bane is pretty nice too, we're going to go ahead and buy the missile snaring gloves. I think that is what we will do. And while we're here, we might as well sell this this stuff as well. There we go. See how much money we can get from this. Probably not too much. Okay, we're up to 277.
Sylvanus be with you.
That's probably the most expensive thing we'll buy for a while now. The gloves of missile snaring. So let's go ahead and put them on. Right? They're blue as well, which is nice. They match the outfit. And then let's return to Dammon and see what he makes of this infernal iron. I think that's priority number 1, to get Karlach fixed back up again.
How fares the search?
Yeah, I found the infernal iron you mentioned.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Alright. Yeah, let's see what Karlach has to say about that.
Dammon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's find some evil for you to smack then.
Bring it on.
Boom. Alright. Beautiful. So she does actually get a buff from that, right? Surely. Yes. The infernal engine that is Karlach's heart is burning more evenly. She has advantage on saving throws against being charmed. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright. Perfect. So, now that we have done that, I believe we still need a second piece of infernal iron, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. So let's go ahead and travel back to the Blighted Village. And let's take on some business. Let's stand on business, right? We've got a couple of things to do. First of all, we're going to open this barn door. In the previous episode, I said that I didn't want to open it because, you know, because I thought Karlach would disapprove, but she certainly does not disapprove. I think I was thinking of one of the other companions. So, of course, we're going to open this barn door now because, I mean, come on. You know what, actually, let's do it the other way around, right? Wyll's not going to open this barn door because he's a gentleman, but Karlach is certainly going to open this barn door to see what the hell's going on here.
You hear
Oh, it doesn't let us,
another
okay.
muffled cry. The two inside are still in the throes of passion.
Man, we took a long rest and they're still going at it. Now, they must be having a fantastic... they must have a fantastic relationship together.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, I would love to see Karlach's interaction with this. Unfortunately, didn't let us. Yeah, apologies. I didn't mean... Well, I guess Wyll didn't mean to interrupt, right? Wyll certainly didn't mean to interrupt. Karlach was the one that clicked the button, right?
Ruined. Smash! Oh, smash you!
Yeah, bring it on, lady.
Don't disturb a half ogre in the making.
Right, so what are you? You are a giant, and you are a humanoid, so no monstrosities, unfortunately. Let's go ahead, first and foremost. Let's try and scare one of them. Let's try and scare... Let's go for Boothier. Yes. Nice. So she's frightened for 2 turns. That's really good. That's really good. And I don't think Shovel has to concentrate on that. I think that's just free, right? She's just frightened now.
Put him up.
No holding back.
All right, Wyll, you mean no, like, you mean business, Wyll. I think Will's getting right in there, to be honest. Although, you probably shouldn't, because then what's Karlach going to do? Like, Karlach doesn't have dark vision, unfortunately. Unless, if we can place a tactical darkness, right? But you know what? I'm so tempted, guys, to have Karlach put a few levels into Warlock to get dark vision. I think it'd be such a cool, like, combo for us both to have it. And it would kind of make sense, like, Karlach being tangled in with Mizora or whatever. Okay. See, here's what I want to do, right? I want to put this in a way that Karlach can still be effective, but they're all blinded, right? And they can't easily run out of it. But unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be a way to do that. So instead, let's go with... We have a bonus action? Yes, we do. Let's go for Hexblade's Curse. Right, which is not concentration. Right? So let's apply that first, and then next turn we can even do Hunter's Mark if we want to. Let's do Hexblade's Curse on you... Probably on Boothier, because we want to take her out first, because she's going to get mad. But then again, well... No, let's go for Boothier. Right. Your damage rolls against target gain a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus, so that means that Eldritch Blast will do more damage, right? Any damage rolls that we do. So that's a 70. Hitting is a 75. Yeah, so it's actually better for us to go for a main hand attack here. And we'll go for a piercing strike, I think.
I found my mark.
Oh, come on, Wyll, Ravengard. What are you doing? What are you doing? What did we roll for that? We rolled a 2. We rolled a 2. That's... What? That was an accident. That's alright.
This is gonna feel good.
Alright, well, Karlach's gonna get in there. Like, she means business. Boom. Big woman. She's gonna start smacking down Boothier. I wonder if she can actually throw this and do damage with it. Right?
Incoming.
Probably do more damage to just do like a main hand attack. Unfortunately, although I am very curious. I think we'll go with a main hand just to be safe. But I do want to do that. Okay, nice, nice.
Get out!
Ooh, big miss. There's gonna slam. Ooh, yeah, she's frightened, so she got disadvantage there. Let's see if we can frighten her. Oh, it's only per short rest. Okay, fine. Shovel, you can start working on Boothier as well then, in that case. Ooh, miss. Unfortunate.
Favors the fearless.
Let's go ahead and apply Hunter's Mark to you. Misses. Boom. There's even Hex that we could have applied. But I guess that's concentration too, so maybe not. Let's go ahead and go for a booming blade on you. Oof! Look at that damage roll. 5 on a 1d6, plus 1, plus 3, plus 5, plus 2. Pretty good damage from you, Wyll. Good job, my son. Oof. Pretty good. Pretty good. And in fact, Karlach, you can probably... Oh, you know what? If we could have shoved her, that would have been really good for Booming Blade. But unfortunately, we can't. So let's just go ahead and... I guess let's take off Buthier's +1 armor class from Dex. Or attempt to, and fail. That's alright. This is where it gets serious, guys. This is where it gets serious. Oof. Big, big smack. Ooh, big smack from Shovel, though, I tell you what. Oh, Karlach. Beautiful. Okay, Wyll, now is not the time to miss, my friend. Wyll, now is not the time to miss. Oh.
I'll rip you apart.
Oh, Gruko. We just murdered your partner. I'm so sorry. Except I'm not really.
Let's go.
Nice.
In position.
Nice. Get in there, Shovel.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Beautiful. Let's go for another Booming Blade. Oh, here's a combo for you. Here's a synergy. Booming Blade. Push him away. Wait, why are my actions? Oh, because I ended my turn. Hold on. Booming Blade. Push him away. Right, and now he has to move to come get us.
Forever dauntless.
Right, we back up a little bit.
Now this is my happy place.
No holding back.
Wait, what? Wait, did he not get hit by... Affected entity will take 1 to 8 thunder damage when it moves. Well, he moved. Yeah, he didn't take it. What happened there? You received condition Booming Blade. We shoved him. He moved. And then he didn't get hit by Booming Blade. Did he not move far enough? Is that what happened? That might be what happened. He may not have moved far enough.
What's this?
And a bugbear.
An untraditional pairing, I reckon.
Pity we interrupted them.
This is true. Hey, Karlach, you're the one that opened the door, not me. It wasn't me, I promise. Right, I was actually gonna short rest, but I think we save the short rest, and I think we take some potions instead. I think Karlach takes a few of these.
Am I needed?
Get ourselves back up to near full HP.
Easy enough.
All right.
Ever onward.
So I think the next order of business is we go and save the gnome. Now, some would argue that we should have saved the gnome first, and that's kind of true, but we're saving him now. I think to do that, I would like to use some stuff, because I want to use some stuff that will last us the entire day. So I think for the whole rest of the day, Karlach, you're going to take an elixir of hill giant strength, because that's going to last you all day.
Sharp as ever.
And then Wyll, you're going to go with... I was going to go with Scroll of Magic Weapon, but then you have to concentrate on it. We can't cast Darkness, unfortunately. Which is not ideal. So let's use false life because we don't need to concentrate on that. So that we're both pretty tanky. And let's go ahead and save. Well, let's go ahead and see what is going on here.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
What the hells are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Yeah, release that gnome at once. We don't want to know why he's doing it. You just got to stop doing it. Release that gnome.
You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
I actually don't think we should dabble in Illithid wisdom just yet. I do think that as the story progresses, Wyll might be inclined to use kind of all the powers at his disposal to do good. But I think for now, we're actually going to avoid Illithid wisdom unless we absolutely need to. I like intimidation. I won't let you harm a defenseless being, not without a fight. Pretty high roll though, even with a plus 3. Nice. Oh, my game's running a bit choppy. There we go.
The goblin's nostrils flare, as if trying to judge you through smell alone.
We're leaving. What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to... I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us. Move it!
Okay.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
I was actually planning on fighting these guys, but those dialogue options worked quite nicely for us, to be honest. Alright, let's see if we can find a way to stop this windmill. Save this gnome. Okay, release brake lever and brake lever. With brake lever. Okay. Nice. Let's quickly check up here as well. Some extra weapons. We'll pick all these up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, as I made a post about, I've been a little bit ill. Just a little bit. Alright. Barkus root.
What are you waiting for? Cut me loose!
No, we don't need a reward. Free him.
Baga Kabara. There's pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
Get on with what?
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
You owe me nothing.
Nothing?
I did not know Karlach would approve of that option. That's pretty sweet. All right. I'd rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Boom. Folk hero. The most unfortunate gnome. Wyll is inspired. You'd love to see it, because we were at 0, so that's really helpful. Alright. Let's try and grab Barkus's pack then, since he's offering us. Ooh. There we go. Heavy chest. A speedy light feat. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. They're an athletics +1, so let's give them to Karlach. And Barkus's pack had a smoke powder satchel, which we'll also give to Karlach. And a little bit of food. Nice. And we move that, and then it gets rid of the quest indicator when you move it. All right.
Soldier.
Looks... they look okay, actually. I was going to say they look a bit out of place, but they look okay.
Defender of the people. And I'm off.
All right. All right. Let's... Ooh, tell you what we can do. Let's do a quick check for survival checks. Need every little thing we can get. We're at 300 gold. Alright, nothing. Nada. What do we have here? We got 3 ogres by the looks of things. Lump the enlightened.
Tastes good. My bear. Dwarf better. Dwarf sweet like honey. Must you? This inane chatter pains me. Oh, fool. Shut mouth. Head.
Okay.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food? The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
Okay, well, we're not going to go for deception. I think we've learned that we want to stay away from deception. Right? I think both our characters are pretty honest. You know what? We should have had Karlach walk into these guys, right? As, like, the bigger of the two of us. She should have, like, walked up and squared up to them. That would have been more... That would have been smarter. You're quite eloquent for an ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course.
Well, let's go with 1. I bear no such brand.
Food? Food? Food.
Boom. Okay. This is what I thought might happen. Now, the question is, can we take these guys? Because they're pretty chunky, right? They're pretty chunk. Now, there is a way to cheese this. The easiest way to cheese this is by going on the roof and shooting down on them. But, like, come on, I don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. So what I will actually try and do here
on the victor's path
is I kind of want to take these guys out. Right? And I think the way we do that is by doing some crazy shenanigans. Right? I mean, we've got invis potions, so let's at least, you know, try to take these guys out. I mean, Karlach's a unit. She can take these guys. Alright. Now, I believe this will blow up the smoke powder barrel. I really hope so. Right? Because throwing a bomb... Oh, it's a shame they're not close together. But throwing a bomb will blow it up when it lands. Right? So I hope that throwing this will also blow the barrel up. I'm really hoping that's the case. Before we do that, though, let's see what else we can do.
Battle favors the fearless.
Wyll, you... Okay, Wyll has the option, if we need to, of Misty stepping onto the roof and, like, you know, pewing down with Eldritch Blast. So if this goes really badly wrong, we can, you know, we can pick him off from above. But I would like to fight this, so let's...
Ready for another round?
Let's get Shovel involved. She can kind of be a bit of a punching bag. Sorry, Shovel, but yeah, you need to draw some fire, unfortunately.
My turn.
And let's try and throw a barrel, and hopefully it explodes. It did not explode. That is something I've never tried to do. But the area is now covered in smoke powder, so Wyll, if my suspicions are correct, you can do some crazy follow-up here with an arrow of fire. I'm hoping this works. I'm really hoping this works. Fingers crossed. Okay, that did not blow up like how I intended it to go. Okay, this is going pretty horrendously. I cannot lie. This is going pretty badly. I thought that would kind of explode, but I guess it makes more sense that it didn't. Okay. Well, now we know. Now we know.
Fuck yes.
Now we know.
On the victor's path.
All right.
Oh my word.
Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Okay, he's going to use Blur, but we have Reckless, so that's not too bad. Oh, nice Shovel. Let's go. Ooh, okay, saved. Okay, so you didn't really do anything. Okay, where's Slam? So Slam is a dex save, weirdly, rather than being a strength save. I guess that kind of makes sense. And we succeeded. So presumably we took half damage, so we would have taken... We would have taken 12, but we saved, so we took 6. Okay. So let's go ahead. I mean, we've got to really maximize our, like, efficiency here. Let's use a coating. Right? Question is, what kind of... Why are we at 12 AC? Wait, what? Oh, wow. Wow, guys. I did not realize that. That is crazy. So because that's medium armor... Oh, I bet somebody's already written a comment about that. Because that's an armor, she loses her unarmored bonuses. So if we actually take these off... Yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I did not even realize that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and take a soul coin. Right? This is a good opportunity for us to test them out. Whoa, infernal fury. Until long rest, the hatred and pain of a captured soul fuel Karlach's infernal machine. Her weapon and unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 fire damage when she is raging or when her hit points drop below 25%. So right now she's doing... Oh, that's a shame. It doesn't stack with her Everburn blade. Oh, that's a massive shame. Oh, wow. I thought it would add like a 1 die 4 fire and then another 1 die 4 fire. But because it's already burning, oh, damn. Alright, well, let's go ahead and, like, eat a raspberry. 3 HP. Doesn't take an action or a bonus action, so that's nice. And let's... What is bleed? Disadvantage on Constitution saving throws. Takes 2 slashing damage at the start of its turn. Yeah, let's... Oh, no, it does. It does do an extra 1 die 4 fire. It just doesn't show it on the weapon. Okay, right. That's my mistake. Yeah, okay. So it does do an extra 1 die 4, but it doesn't make the weapon do a extra 1 die 4. Okay, got it. Got it. So it actually does stack how I thought it would. Nice, Karlach. Good job. You know, you can actually eat another one of these if you so choose. Boom. Free. Just go ahead and attack, I guess. Or we could even go invisible. You know, waste some of their time, because they'll probably try and look for... look for shovel.
Victor's path.
Alright, Wyll, what do you... You need to do something big, Wyll. You need to do something big. Plus 2 bonus to attack rolls with the oiled weapon. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. I think let's... 10 turns. Let's oil of accuracy. Right? And then let's... We've got that for 10 turns. So for this turn, let's keep our distance. Probably cast Eldritch Blast. Do some good damage. Right? Maybe force one of these guys to dash. Ooh, wow, okay. We are not going to Hellish Rebuke because we need that spell slot. Okay, he didn't find a shovel. Unarmed strike didn't really do much damage, which is nice. Alright, Karlach, you're going to keep working on Fank. I think that's like a necessity, because he's very close to death already. Shovel, my friend, you can get a cheeky little surprise attack on him. Or not a surprise attack, but a regular attack.
Fire, baby.
Right? I think this is a completely winnable fight, guys. I really do. And then what can Karlach do with the bonus action? That's the question. Simple toxin, although I don't know if she can do that. Yeah, she can't do that with the burning weapon, unfortunately. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's just eat another berry. Yeah, it's a 1d4 of healing. Okay. That'll do.
My time.
Wyll, you're in danger, son. You need to get a little bit further away, to be honest. Although... $85 on that guy. I do kind of want to take this guy out, to be honest.
Fleet of foot.
Oh, come on. It said I could hit him. Are you kidding me? What? It said I could hit him, but when I actually ran round there manually, now I can't hit him. Are you kidding me? You've got to be joking. Dude, come on. Okay, there we go. Jesus. I was about to be pissed off. Let's do Hex Strength on you. Let's go for a Booming Blade. 85%. Oh, even with a Booming Blade, we couldn't. We got a 2 on a 1d6. That's really unlucky. And then a 3 on a 1d6. I was really thinking he would die there. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Shovel! Oh no. Ooh. Jesus, alright. Okay. We're not gonna cast Hellish Rebuke. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Oh, shovel. Ooh, get him. Yeah, nice. Oof. 5 bludgeoning damage. I also lost concentration on my hex. Jesus, this couldn't have gone any worse.
Smell blood.
The blade will not bend.
Alright, you, my friend. Disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness. I'd love to cure this condition, but I don't think it would work. To be honest, I think what we do, we take a big potion, if we've got one, which I really hope we've got one. We don't have one. All right, that's fine. I think we take a potion. I think we chomp a few. In fact, you know what? Maybe we even chomp the gruel, to be honest. I mean, it's a big heal. It's a big heal, but I think it would actually work really well here, to be honest. Okay, 18. Let's take a berry as well. Now, these are finite resources, but I think this is the time to use them, to be honest. Hey, Wyll, you can more than likely finish this guy off. You did indeed. Good job. And you healed. Oh, that's something I should have thought about. Is that Wyll healed when he killed Fank. I gotta remember that. All right.
I'm heating up.
I'd love to go for Lump the Enlightened, because he's going to sling spells. But unfortunately, I can't really get there without taking an opportunity attack. But I think it might be worth the risk, to be honest with you. I think it is. Ow. That kind of hurt. Question is that close enough to hit him with a melee attack? Oh, it's not. Oh, I could have just jumped, but I wanted to use my bonus action for something. Look how close I am, man. Oh. Just making mistake after mistake. I guess I can get him with a cleave, though, right? It looks like he's within cleave range. Yeah, nice. Succeeded his concentration saving throw. Oh, good lord. Above Wyll. You can't be taking hits like that. Hellish Rebuke is 3 to 30. But I'm not going to do it because I want to use Darkness, I think.
This is my time.
I think you need to cast some Darkness, Wyll. That's what you need to do. Right, and then you need at least one healing potion.
Finding my way.
Is he in acid? No, he's not in acid. Okay.
I've got this.
All right, come on, Karlach. I need something big. I need something big from you, Karlach. Yes, he succeeded again. Jeez, this guy's... he's concentrating hard on this stuff. Go ahead and take one more healing potion for Karlach. Nice miss. Although he does do 5 bludgeoning damage anyway. That's tough. That's real tough. Whoa, succeeded his throw again. God damn. Wyll, you're in desperate need of some healing again. We're gonna have to stock up on health potions between episodes, folks. Because this is a tough fight. Nice. We could maybe back up and sort of trick him to walk towards us, but he also might just go for Karlach. So, or actually probably, because we could back up and force him to walk towards us with Booming Blade. But if he turns around and goes for Karlach, she's gonna take some damage. Although I guess there is darkness here, so maybe he won't do it. Let's try it. Like, force him to move and see what happens.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Wyll, actually, you can take one more berry. There we go.
Now this is my happy place.
Karlach, you're probably fine. Right. Ooh, nice critical miss. Yeah, there we go. Although, ooh, no, that was stupid because...
no holding back.
Yeah, he just walked past us. Because we were on the edge of darkness. He didn't have to take an opportunity attack. That was stupid. That was really silly. I should not have done that.
Ready for another round?
Alright, come on, Karlach. Oh, look at that. Look at that damage. Absolutely beautiful.
Battle favors the fearless.
Yes. Oh, you know what we should do now? Booming Blade. Boom. Back in the darkness. And now if you want to come get us, you know, good luck. Right, you're going to take some damage. Ooh, critical miss again. Wow. Oof.
Time's running out.
Right, come on, Karlach. Yes. Well done, Karlach. Good job.
Battle favors the fearless.
Let's go Booming Blade again. And then let's hide behind Karlach, because that is
coming through.
A good purpose of any well-built Karlach, is you can hide behind them.
This is gonna feel good.
Force him to move. There we go. Ooh, that's a big smack, but ours is bigger. Oh.
On the victor's path.
Oh. You love to see it. Oh, you tried it, Sunshine. You tried it. Boom. Goblin village successfully cleansed. Right? Cleansed of all monstrosities and goblins and goofy creatures.
This better be good.
That might be worth a look.
Yeah, so I know there are some cracked support beams here, but I never actually figured out what they do. I know if you break them, it's supposed to do something, but every time I've tried to do that in the past, it doesn't seem to work. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what, but let's go ahead and take a short rest.
Freshened up and ready to fight.
We used a lot of resources for that, but honestly, I think it's worth it. Lump's Warhorn. Scroll of Blur. The Diary of Lump the Enlightened. The Triumphs and Travels of Lump the Enlightened. Day 1. Now that I see truth, I can scarcely remember a time before. At first, I thought it was the human's thin flesh that bestowed this gift, but I've come to believe it was the circlet she wore. There was crunch in that chew. Day 4. The goblin boss Draw Ragslin made a tantalizing proposal. Spare any prey bearing this new god's brand, and feast on the rest. He offered considerable coin in return. Okay. And then, of course... Ooh, boy, let's go. The Headband of Intellect. Let's put that straight on. That's going to set our intelligence to 17, which perfectly fits with a Warlock having, like, high Arcana score and whatnot. And it also makes our stats much, much higher overall. Wisdom is still something we're struggling with. But Strength, we can use Hill Giant Strength Elixirs. And then Wisdom, you know, maybe we can get, like, some items that might help with that. We could also give the headband to Karlach. In fact, that would be pretty smart as well. But there's probably better helmets and things that we can give her in time. So for now, she can just stick with what she's got.
Defender of the people. I love surprises.
Boom. I think, guys, we're going to call this episode here. We're up on the hour. It was a super successful episode, I'd say. We killed a lot of stuff. Karlach is burning hot. She's both got a strength elixir and an infernal fury until long rest, which is really, really good. So overall, I would say a fantastic episode. We cleared this place out. We cleansed the scum, the monsters. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Apologies for the delay. I've been a bit ill, but, you know, I'm getting better now. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.